the BlueAnt booth, which covers Bluetooth technology, specifically headsets, and we are here with Brian Carlson of BlueAnt Wireless, and he's going to take us through a handful of the products that they have here at CES.
Great. So I think what we do at BlueAnt, we're trying to make kind of an easy situation for someone in multiple life situations, whether they're at their desk, on your car, and you're and they're walking around the house. Kind of have a handoff between different devices, whether you're using your phone, your computer, and do it in a simple way. I know we do a lot of cool technology pieces, but if it doesn't work well out of the gate, it gets lost to a lot of people too.
Yep.
So making technology really simple and usable in a lot of different situations. So I'll show you a couple different devices we have. First is our T1. We launched this product just recently. It's in national retail. It's a $79 piece. You can kind of notice there's a mesh down the center of that product. That's actually where we house our microphones. We're able to mechanically get rid of wind noise up to 22 miles an hour. So if you're walking outside to your car, you're outdoors, the window's down, you're not going to get that rustling sound on the microphone, which is a nice little piece. So you won't have that the person on the other side is going to hear a real clear conversation. Additionally, both the T1 and our other products upload your phone book contacts. So if you're like me, where you have a lot of phone book entries in your Rolodex, you don't remember people's numbers. It's actually the first headsets in the market to actually announce the name of the caller when you have an incoming call. And then it strictly says, do you want to answer or ignore? And you can say answer or have ignore, and then have it go right to your voicemail. So you can leave your phone in your pocket, have that call say who is it coming from, then say answer, and without ever taking the phone out of your pocket, which is kind of a nice little feature.
That's real nice.
Especially when you're juggling a lot of different things with your phone.
Yeah.
And have about a million people.
Well, especially in the car. Yeah. I mean, now with all the laws and states that you can't be on texting on your phone or anything like that, important to have a headset.
And the beautiful thing is, so now all of our products that BlueAnt offer all have that phone book download feature. That's across both our speaker phones and our headsets, offer that same kind of consumer experience. So,
okay.
That's the T1. Additionally, we also have the Q2. We just announced this piece. It's in that kind of silver platinum look. It also, in that mesh, not only is kind of a nice aesthetic design, but it's where it has that microphone wind armor technology too. So it still gives you that 22 miles an hour wind canceling. It has some expanded voice controls, so all you have to do is tap the button. It says say a command, and you can say phone commands, then make a voice dial through one of your contacts on your phone book. You can check your battery life. You can do a lot of different functions with just your voice. Okay. Or ask for help if you get the different commands on it too. A solid little piece. You get a good 4 hours of talk time through it. Nice and comfortable fit. We have multiple different ear tips, as you can see, for kind of both of these headsets. We have a multiple pack of different ear gels. So it's stable in your ear. You have it comfortable for a long period of time. If you're sitting at your desk or a long drive home.
Right.
It's nice to have there too. So that's kind of our two new headsets, the Q2 and the T1. And the Q2 retails for $129, and the T1 retails for $79. Excellent national retailers. What BlueAnt has really had their heritage for is car kits. We've done a lot of visor mounts. That's where we have really heritage in Australia and the rest of the world, where visors are really popular.
Yep.
And more so than headsets. And we see kind of this resurgence of people that want really easy communication in their car.
Right.
And maybe they don't want to have to wear a headset.
Right.
They want to leave it on their visor when they're in the car for hands-free laws, especially. Just have an easy conversation. So we have the S4. This has been on the market now for a few months, about 6 months now. Great product. This has gotten huge reviews. CNET's one of the top reviewed headsets. The cool thing about it is you don't even have to touch a button. So if you're driving in your car, you have your music on, your radio on, you have some road noise, all you need to say is BlueAnt, speak to me. They'll then say a command, then you can do your phone commands. So the cool thing is you can keep your hands on the wheel the whole time. Additionally, if you have the incoming call like we're talking before, it'll actually announce the name of the caller, say incoming call from Brian Carlson, you want to answer or ignore. Again, without ever having to touch your handset.
Okay.
We just announced a partnership with a company called Lingo.
Yep.
I don't know if you're familiar with Lingo. We announced that just recently. So we're taking it to another level. Now, not only are you going to be able to make your phone calls without touching your headset, we're now going to be able to get emails and text messages read to you.
That's cool.
As well as be able to then send text messages over your voice and emails over your voice.
That's real cool.
And that I think is really keeping it and making you one that more productive when they're in the vehicle, and a little bit easier too.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the killer part of it. Yeah, you can answer phone calls and stuff like that, but you still get emails, and they're more addicting to answer than a phone call. You know, it's tough.
And the beautiful thing is you can always say skip in case you're in a public. Some other people in the car, you get an email come through, you can say skip, and it'll go to the next message.
Right.
The beautiful thing about that, other thing about car kits, it does have about 4 times the talk time as a headset, so you get about 20 hours of talk time. From that standpoint, you just leave it on. Don't have to hassle about charging it multiple times.
Right.
So
that's nice.
That's our S4.
And so how does this device charge?
It's a micro USB. Actually, all of our headsets and car kits are micro USB.
Industry standard, which is nice.
Which is nice. That makes you only one plug in the vehicle too. So.
Right.
So that's for the market a while. We just announced our S3. This is our $79 car kit. It doesn't have that BlueAnt trigger phrase, but we added a cool new feature to the S3, which is a vibration sensor.
Okay.
So if you have your S3 on your visor, you get out of your car, it's been a long day at work, and you forget to turn it off, it goes to standby mode. Then after that, when you get back in your car and you open the door, it actually senses you getting in the vehicle and powers back up again.
No kidding.
To be active.
That's cool.
Again, we do with a nice battery life in that, you don't have to worry about forgetting to turn the product off, just leave it on the visor, get out of the vehicle, and get back in again. So it's a good, good little piece. It still does all the great voice commands. Just do initiate a call, you just hit the button, and it'll say save command.
That's real cool.
Yeah, so that's a neat little piece of that on the S3.